Take two, action. I'm making this video today, first of all, to say hello and namaste for the cleanse that we're going to be doing in 7 days. So this time next week, we're going to be in the cleanse all together. And yeah, basically I've already told you kind of how the day is going to run, so I don't want to go too much into that today, but I just wanted to, flow through what is coming through and get us all revved up and motivated and pumped up to be able to do this amazing opportunity all together. Like, first of all, I'm actually really excited and very honored and blessed that we can all do this together, and we have such a good group of us to be able to do the cleanse. And a thought that I was having was, this is actually a celebration, and this is completely going against the grain, because usually when people celebrate, we will go and drink, consume lots of things, and we're always adding and putting things into our body and stuff like that, things that might not always be good. But today, next week, we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to be celebrating while actually taking things out of our body and purifying ourselves, removing things that we don't need. And this is just so important for a time like this in life, because our whole culture is all based around constantly consuming and putting things and becoming more and being more. But we've very little focused on the time of actually taking away what we don't want to, those parts that we don't need anymore, that don't serve us anymore, actually letting them go away. And it's perfect to start this with the gut cleanse, because the exact thing that this gut cleanse is doing is, imagine our digestive system as a pipe, and we have, over the time of eating and just consuming things and everything, we have built up like a residue, a biofilm, a mucoid plaque, and just undigested shit being caked up on the walls of the colon, large intestine, and small intestine. And this is like cleaning the pipes, and this is like step one of the detoxification process, clearing our major elimination system, which is our gut, and unblocking the pipes, removing that residue, which is what the enzymes are going to be doing. They're going to be eating away at all that undigested stuff and loosening it. And then as the fiber comes through, the fiber is going to be brooming that and just pushing that out. And I've done this a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4 times, and it's really potent. And I've always been doing these cleanses with people. I've done it a few times by myself, but it's just so much better to do it with people, because we all know that we have more willpower together, and we're all doing it at the same time. We're all going through the same stuff, and it's good to be able to bounce off each other's energy and walk each other along the journey rather than going alone. It does have its benefits, but it's tough, and the mind can play tricks on you, because we're taking out a huge part of our conditioning and programming. Most of us are so used to always eating, always putting stuff in our mouths, and the mind spends so much time thinking about food, then actually eating the food, then cleaning up, and then thinking about the next meal. And we're constantly, this is our survival, our root chakra, constantly thinking about, what can I do to survive? How much can I eat? All that stuff. And this is taking away, like, I would say probably more than 50% of the energy of our life goes to thinking about food, digesting the food, breaking it, assimilating the food, and then feeling tired after, washing up, all that stuff. So we take this part out, you're left with so much more energy, and the mind tends to want to run away from this because it's not used to just being with itself. We like to have things that we can do and things that we can focus on outside of ourselves. So when we take this, it's an opportunity for us to come into more of this moment when it's like, okay, I actually don't have to eat for the next 2, 3, 4 days. So I'm going to use this time to connect more with myself and just be in that presence and stillness. And then we can all do that together. So we'll meet at my place and then begin the cleanse all together. So try to come at 9 a.m. If you can. That's so we can all just begin the first drink together. And then we're going to go to the waterfall and just be around the flowing water and enjoy our time there. The whole day is just a very spacious day. So it's just, we can just be slow and be in our own time and allow the body to do what it does. And we're just going to follow the cleanse together, drink the enzymes, drink the fiber, move the body, massage our stomach, do yoga, breath work, swim. Then we'll come back to my place And then in the evening, we're gonna all do a sweat lodge together so we can detoxify from the skin as well, because we're gonna be mobilizing a lot of toxins and sweating it out through the lymphatic system, and just doing some movement and getting in the heat. The heat just gets things going. Yeah, I'll continue dropping in and answering any questions. To answer your question, Georgia, as well, about the colonic, I would definitely recommend doing a colonic probably 2 days or 3 days after the cleanse. We don't want to do it like on the day of the cleanse or immediately after, because that could push out things prematurely and before the enzymes have had time to stay in there and really work their magic. And if you wanted to do a colonic, you could do another one before, but that's not crucial. I'll probably be doing just one colonic on like the Thursday. Yeah, and one more thing, I just want to kind of explain what this is doing. This is going into autophagy, and autophagy is when the body is eating away at parts of itself, like toxins and anything that's stored in the fat or whatever's stored that it doesn't need. And since we're not eating, we're going to be breaking down our body as fuel, and the body's really smart. It's not going to break down like the stuff that it's not going to break down the good stuff. It's going to start with the toxins and it's like clearing away the waste. So we're going to be going deep into autophagy, and the enzymes are going to really like ramp that up and assist with it. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So very excited and honored again, feeling very blessed to be able to do this cleanse with all of you. Namaste. And if you have any questions, message through. If not, I'll see you next week. Mwah.